Hi everyone. Today I am excited to introduce you to TG Migrator, a schema migration tool designed specifically for Tigergraph. My name is Mohammed Ashraf. I work as a software engineer and I will be walking you through how TG Migrator can simplify your schema management. Let's dive in. Managing schema changes in dynamic graph databases can be quite challenging. Unlike traditional databases, graph databases evolve rapidly and keeping track of modifications can be complex. That's where TG Migrator comes in. TG Migrator is inspired from the Alembic, a well-known tool in the SQL world, but it's tailored for the graph databases like Tigergraph. This means it brings familiar migration concepts to the unique needs of the graph databases, making schema management more intuitive and effective. Why do we need TG Migrator? Traditional SQL migration tools don't address the specific requirements of the graph databases. TG Migrator fills this gap with several advantages. It tracks schema changes, providing a clear history of all modifications. It offers versioning and rollback features, allowing you to easily manage and revert the changes if necessary. It's environment agnostic, which means it works seamlessly across development, testing, and production environment. Let's take a closer look at some of the key features of a teaching migrator. Schema versioning. This feature helps you to keep track of changes to your schema over time, providing a clear and organized history. Rollback support. If something goes wrong, you can easily revert to a previous schema version, minimizing downtime and errors. Environment agnostic. Manage a migration effortlessly across different environment, whether you are in a development, testing, or production. CLI interface. With the simple command line interface, TG Migrator integrates smoothly into your workflow and making migration tasks straightforward and efficient. Now we'll see how we can use TG Migrator in our system. Let's start by looking at a GitHub repository for TG Migrator. Here you can find all the source code for TG Migrator, including the documentation, examples, and instructions for contributing. This repository is where you can access the latest updates and participate in the development of the tool. Next, let's check out the PyPy package for TG Migrator. Here you can see the latest version of the TG Migrator available for installation. You can install it using the pip by pip install TG Migrator. This command will download and install TG Migrator directly from the PyPy, making it easy to integrate. Before installing the TG Migrator, I want to show you the diagraph interface where I am using the TG Cloud for right now. So you can use on-premise solution also. So here I have a two graph. One is dev as and one is production. So this you consider as a two environment. Okay. So one is a dev, one is a production. Okay. Now we'll go to VS Code and we can install. This is a previous command that I have written. So you can easily install using TG Migrator. Okay, people install TG Migrator 0.2.0. This I won't execute because I have TG Migrator in my system locally. Okay, so after you installing the TG Migrator, so just you write TG Migrator. Okay, this should be underscore. So you will see uh, options where you have several options will be there. One is init, one is create version, and upgrade all, and downgrade. So each command, if it when you do a first time TG migrator, we will initialize. For that purpose, we'll do a init where if you want to create a new version, say if you want to create a new vertex, or if you want to add a graph, a subgraph. Okay, so in that case, you will create as a version where this is upgrade on. This is nothing but what are the versions that you will create. It should be reflected in your graph. Okay, this is for that. And downgrading, particularly for a version. So say you have five versions, where in which you have to roll back to a third version. So in that case, we'll use a downgrade. So now we'll initialize our project. So I'll write tg migrator init. So now it will create a new file .ini file where you can see tg migrator. We have to give a host name and secret, whether we are using tg cloud or not. Okay, and also the graph. For simplicity, I have already copied these things. So, you can see the host name, secret, and tg cloud is true, and graph name is there. Okay, so we'll create an version. Okay, so tg migrator create, command is create underscore version. So -m is specifically for message. So I'll create a social graph. Okay, my message will be create social graph. Social graph, where I'll create a two vertex. One is a person and one is a location, and I will create a edge between person to person as follows, as well as the person to location as located in. So when I hit, so now you can see. Okay, we are not in save the .ini file. So I'll do again. So it will connect to the TG server, and it will take authentication token from that, and it will create a TG migrator vertex. Okay, so yeah, in the here you can see there is a version folder is created where you can see the version. Okay, so now we'll look on the graph. So I simply reload this page where you can see a node is created named TG Migrator, where you have two edges. One is next version and one more is the previous version. So this is nothing but our version managing graph basically. So each version you are creating, it will be appended to the this particular vertex. So and also if you see in our Explorer graph. Okay, you have a two node. Okay, this is a root node of the TG migrator, and this is a version that we have created right now. Okay, now you can see this is a false. So when we upgrade, this active becomes true. Okay, now we'll do the changes in the um, version file. So in this file, you can see the migration titles and ID version ID of the of this version, and you can see the two function. One is upgrade and one is downgrade. So if you want to create a vertex, so we will add a vertex. It will be in the upgrade stage. Basically, if you want to downgrade that particular version, we'll write a detailed statement here. So in our case, we'll be creating the two vertex. One is a person and one is a location, and the two edges. One is located and is follows. So let's create that. So I'll create a person with ID string and a name with string. Okay. Similarly, I'll create for location. I'll be having ID as a string and lat and long, latitude as a float, longitude as float. Okay, and also I have to create a two edges. So is underscore located This is from person to location, and we have to get another word edges is follows person to person. Okay, so this is for upgrading this version. If you want to downgrade this version, say the person vertex, location vertex is located and follows are present in your graph. If you want to remove them, so we'll write a drop statement in the downgrade uh, function. Where here there is a skeleton is written here, so it's like you can write person location. So this is for h is underscore located and is follows. Okay, so before running the upgrade, I want to show. We'll see here there is no person vertex and location vertex. If I reload it again, you can there is no person vertex as well as a location vertex. So when I do tg migrator upgrade all, so here you can see there is a file. Okay, this file. So from that it will fetch the upgrade function and it will execute. Okay, so if you go here and see, so here you can see there is a two vertex person as well as a location, and you can see the two edges. So I'll create another version where I can add the posts. Okay, so I'll do tg migrator uh, create explore version create posts. Okay, okay, I have not written minus m. Where okay, here you can see another file. Okay, where you can see the pre-built statement, detailed statements are present. And also I want to show you in the graph way. If I explore the graph, here you can see it is a false, right? So I'll do it again. So this time you can see another node. Okay, here it is a true, active it's true because we are upgraded. So if you see here, it is a false because we are not upgraded yet. This version is not upgraded yet. Okay, so if you see the graph, okay, from the root, this is the first uh, version. From this next version is this one. Okay, this is the previous version. Now we'll write upgrade. We'll create a one node, one vertex that is a post, and we'll create an edge between a person to post. It's like is posted. Okay, so I'll keep it in, okay, message as string. Okay, now I'll create a edge is underscore posted from person to post. This is for upgrade, and while downgrading I'll delete this post. Okay, and I'll delete this is posted edge. Okay, so I'll upgrade it once again. I'll do tc migrate and upgrade all. Okay, now it's executed. So we'll go there and see it in a design schema. Okay, here you can see one more vertex is that is posted. Okay, and say if I want to downgrade the post. Okay, I don't want this post vertex and this edge that I have created. So what I can do is I can simply copy this ID from here. Okay, and I'll write tg underscore migrator downgrade. Okay, now you can see it's executing the downgrade function from the this file. Okay, you can see the detail statement that we have written here. So we'll go to the design schema and refresh. Okay, now you can you not able to see the post vertex that we have created. Okay, so I'll upgrade all the changes that I have did. Okay, now it will add again. Okay, now it's upgraded. If I reload. Okay. So in the beginning of this presentation, I have showed that there will be a two graph, consider as a two environment, dev environment and production environment, right? So in the production, you cannot see any graph that are available. Okay. So I want to uh, make sure that what are the changes that I have done in the dev environment that should become to a production environment. Yeah, right. So uh, what we can do is we can change this .ini file. Okay, so basically we can write the graph name dev instead of dev we'll write a production and we'll change the secret of this. Okay, so I'll go to admin portal and management users. So I'll write uh, one. Okay, this is a secret. Okay, what I can do, I'll comment this secret equal to this one, and instead of dev, I'll write production. Since the host name is same, we are using the same cloud. So in your case, might be a different host name. Okay, that we are two environment, right? So now what we can do is simply we can write tg migrator upgrade all. Okay, so now it will connect to the production environment, production graph, and it will add these all the version that we created, right? We have created two versions. So in your case, it might be so many versions. So it will add everything to that environment. Okay, there are two files. Two files are uploaded now. Each things are you know each functions are upgrading. Okay, we'll go here and we'll see in the graph studio. Okay, see now here you can see the changes that are you know we have done it in the dev environment, that by clicking the by running the one particular command, all the changes that are there in the div that are came here. So this is power of the migration that we have seen in the SQL world. So that in use in the graph database like diagraph. So, any more questions regarding this, let me know in the chat or in the comment section. Thank you.